In this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about 20 habits that the filthy rich have in common. Now, these are the habits that build real, sustainable wealth over time. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. I'm gonna move pretty quick on this, so bear with me. Number one, they live below their means. And you can kind of get a pattern here. I've said this pretty much in every video I've done. They live below their means. Wealthy people don't look rich, they are rich. They spend less than they earn and invest the rest. Simple as that. Don't try to overcomplicate it. Income, expenses, that gap is where the rich make the biggest, right? Number two, they invest consistently. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or businesses, money always works for them. They don't work for money. They prioritize assets over liabilities. Number three, they protect their time. Time is the most valuable currency. If you don't schedule your own calendar, you will get pushed around by someone else's. Simple as that. They delegate, automate, and focus on high leverage tasks only. Only, right? They're not going around doing stuff that anybody else could do or they could pay somebody else to do, right? Number four, they read and learn daily. Constant learning equals constant earning. Most millionaires read books on business, mindset, and investing, and most millionaires read at minimum 50 books a year. So therefore, if you're not a millionaire, you're not reading 50 books, you might want to at least do that one, the one that you can control, right? Number five, they set clear goals. Rich people don't wing it. They know exactly what they want and reverse engineer how to get there. In order to reverse engineer something, you got to know what you're reverse engineering, right? So most people that aren't millionaires probably also don't have goals. So what is your goal? Do you even want to be a millionaire? If you don't want to be a millionaire, then why are you even watching someone talk about being a millionaire, right? Figure out what you want and then go after that thing, right? Reverse engineer it. Start setting checkpoints and goals along the way. 5-year goals, 10-year goals, 1-year goals, and then 30-day checkpoints, 90-day checkpoints, whatever, in order to help you get there. Number six, they take calculated risks. They don't play it safe, they play it smart. They study the risk and reward before making a move. Now, don't over analyze, right? The thing with rich people as well is that they make decisions quick and change their mind slow at the same time. So they're not gambling. At the same time, they're also not overthinking everything, right? Everything's not a pyramid scheme. Everything's not the end of the world. You got to have a balance of the two. And you can't just think that everything is out to get you, right? Because it's not. No one cares that much, honestly. Number seven, they surround themselves with other winners. Your network equals your net worth. They choose their circle intentionally. Who are you hanging around? Get around better people, right? If you're not hanging around people that are where you want to go, then you're probably hanging around the wrong people. Number eight, they track their money closely. They know where every dollar goes. Money obeys structure and attention. Number nine, they delay gratification. They sacrifice now to enjoy more later. They'd rather invest in assets than flex with liabilities, where broke people tend to do the exact opposite. They sacrifice later to enjoy themselves now. And they rather invest and flex in liabilities rather than flex in assets. And you see this everywhere. You see it in the clubs, you see it in the movies, you see it at your local fast food restaurant, right? That's why it's called fast food, because you are literally giving up the later for right now. You want the food right now. And so you'll give up how healthy it is to have it right this exact second. You can literally just go to a different location and or meal prep yourself, right? Number 10, don't rely on one income source. Most millionaires have 3 to 7 income streams. Now, I love and hate this one because I get what they're saying. However, I've prefaced this in other videos. They don't all start off with 3 to 7 income streams, right? You got to build one and then it goes into the others. They build side hustles, passive income, and investments, right? So there's a main thing, but then once that main thing is established and it's producing, then they start doing side hustles. Those side hustles typically will get rid of this main thing. Typically it starts off as a job. So maybe you're working 8 to 5 now, you start a side hustle. That side hustle becomes more lucrative than the job, and then you start a second side hustle, and then another side hustle. You take that income and you start investing, and then that creates passive income, and then you start doing other stuff, and then having this over here and this over there, and it becomes 3 to 7 incomes. It doesn't just start off at 3 to 7 incomes, right? So get disciplined with the one income first, and then start adding others later. Number 11, they invest in themselves first. Coaches, courses, health, mindset, they are their own greatest asset. Are you your greatest asset? Do you spend more money on yourself or on the things around you, right? Does your life, do you put more money in the stuff that makes you look cool or the stuff that actually is cool for your brain, right? Number 12, they avoid consumer debt. Credit card debt, not part of the lifestyle. They use debt only if it makes money, not to fund lifestyle. Now, the difference between using credit to build credit, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with having a credit card. If you use your credit card to pay all your bills, but you actually have the income and you just pay it off as soon as you, like, you know what I mean? That's one thing. You're trying to build your credit, get it, got it, good, right? But when you are buying 75-inch TVs on credit just for the hell of it, and you know, you're buying a Mercedes when you probably should be in a Hyundai or stuff like that, that's what we're talking about here, right? Don't put your lifestyle on credit. Build credit, but not to flex. Actually go build the credit to go start a business, get good debt, which is, you know, getting a loan for a business, getting a loan for something that's going to produce an asset. Don't just get loans to like buy a, I don't know, a Ferrari or a Corvette or something like that. I think that's stupid. Number 13, they stay calm during financial storms. While others panic, they strategize. Emotions don't drive their money decisions. Most of the time, and this is more on a macro level, most of the time, the best time to invest in anything is when everyone's in a panic, right? If you were going to invest in NFTs, right now is the best time to do so. Why? Because no one's doing it, right? When was the best time to invest in the stock market? When it drops. Because it's like, if you're going to do it anyway, you're basically getting a discount on everything, right? And that's how you got to think of it. If you're trying to day trade and you're trying to move things quick and up and down, blah, 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 like, yeah, of course you're going to be all over the place. But for the person that's going to put the $1,000 a month into stocks, and you're going to buy the same stock anyway, when it goes down, you're just getting a discount. You're not trying to sell it tomorrow. Like, you're doing this for a long-term play, which is how, in my opinion, I think investing should be. But obviously you have guys who, you know, treat it more like a sport and blah, 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 blah. And I'm kind of going into a different topic, but whatever. Number 14, they think long-term. They focus on 10-year plays, not 10-year plays. They focus on 10-year plays. I kind of like put plans and plays together, whatever. They focus on 10-year plays, not 10-minute dopamine hits. Legacy over quick wins. Number 15, they wake up early. Mornings are sacred for focus, planning, and momentum. They don't waste the most productive hours. I think that the mornings are the most slept on thing literally throughout your entire day. Your morning is literally the most slept on part of your day. And I know you want that sleep, but that morning, I'm telling you, it's so productive and it's so awesome, because you can always add an extra hour, right? I mean, not always, but if you can wake up at 4 o'clock if you wanted to, and you have from 4 to 8 o'clock to really like get crap done, work out, like film videos like this, do stuff that you need to do, right? Pray, meditate, do all that stuff. Get it done early. Don't wait until the middle of the day and you're like, oh, I gotta go, blah, blah, blah. And then like you're thinking about all this other crap. Like, that's not true like productiveness. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're not an early person, I suggest you try it. Number 16, they don't complain. They don't waste time complaining. Problems, they solve them or move on. They don't play victim, they play offense. Number 17, they give generously. Tithing, donations, mentoring, abundance flows through them. They know wealth multiplies when it's shared. And that's biblical. You can go look that up in the Bible. It's in Proverbs. I don't know the exact proverb, or, you know, but that's a biblical take, right? Number 18, they focus on ownership, not labor. They want equity, not just a paycheck. They aim to own, not just work for someone else. Number 19, they have mentors. They learn from those further ahead. Success leaves clues and they follow them. And last but not least, they don't stop at enough. Enough, right? They're always growing, expanding, and building legacy. Comfort doesn't distract them from their mission. And so those are the 20 habits of the filthy rich people that build real sustainable wealth over time. Hope this helps. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.